everyone, Kelly here, and today I'm really excited to talk about the fourth round of middle grade magic. This is a readathon that has usually been happening in the summer the last 3 years, but due to scheduling, we're going to do it in September this year, from September 1st through 11th. And the main point of this is to just read middle grade books and kind of return to the magic of these types of stories and all of the themes and diversity and all the great things that happen inside middle grade books. Sorry, my cat really wants to be involved with this. There are several hosts involved with this readathon, so I'll make sure to link all of their information down below. Some of them have YouTube channels and Twitter and Instagram and blogs, so you can see all of their social media down below. We have Yvette from Book Cave, Olivia-Savannah from Olivia's Catastrophe, Kier from Kier the Scrivener, Hana from Lynn Hermione, or sometimes she's called Ball Gowns and Books, depending on whether it's her blog or Instagram. And then also Cara from Wild Book Garden. And the readathon also has a Twitter handle, which I will put down below. So the theme this year for the readathon is choose your own adventure. So this will be based off of prompts are based off of settings, tropes, character types, etc. And so there's only 2 that are required, and they are under main character, and then the rest you can kind of just choose which way you want to go, and you can do just one category of what genre or setting or whatever, or you can pick something from each one, or just read whatever you want within those categories. Sorry, my cat is really wanting to be on me, so if you see him knocking over the tripod or running into me, that's why. So the 2 under main character are the ones that are required, and those are to read a book with a main character who's different from you, and then also to read a book with a main character who shares something with you. So the reason for this is one of our main goals is to look at middle grade as a way to read diversely and to both see ourselves in middle grade novels, but then also to see other people and other experiences. You could also combine these 2 required prompts into one book. If you only have time to read one book and you still want to participate in the readathon, you can combine them. So for example, I could read Amari and the Night Brothers because our main character is a girl, which I am also a girl, but she's also Black, which I am not. So I would be reading a book with somebody that has an identity I connect with, and then also one that is different from mine. So you could combine them if you really only have time for one book over that time, because we really want you to be able to participate. So those are the 2 required, and all of these prompts I will have listed down below because there are a lot. So the first optional category is companion. So you can choose friend, which is read a book recommended by a friend. You can choose sibling, cousin, etc., which is read a book with themes of family. Animal companion is to read a book with an animal on the cover or title, or to have your pet choose your book, or one you think your pet might enjoy. Enemy is to let's hope you'll become a friend later and read a book you're unsure about. And then lastly in that category is mentor. It's so important for young readers and adults to see stories that reflect things they deal with, so read a book dealing with an important issue. The next category is genre. So you can choose your genre depending on these prompts. So first prompt is to read a book in your favorite genre. The second is to read a book from a genre you don't normally read in middle grade. So for me, I don't always gravitate towards nonfiction in middle grade books, so I might want to pick up something that's targeted towards young readers in nonfiction. And the last prompt in this category is to read a book from a genre you are always meaning to read more of. The next category is settings, and the first prompt is home, read an author you love. Next one is castles. Castles, unfortunately, often come with dungeons, so read a book with a dark or serious element. So that could be the tone of the book or the cover gives you that feeling. Next is school. Learning is lifelong. Read a book that makes you curious or interested, which that would go really well with me reading a nonfiction. That I can combine both those prompts or interpret that in a different way if you want. Next one is forest. A forest can be quiet and even lonely. Read a book you haven't heard much about or that doesn't have many reviews. Next is the cool kids house. Read a hyped book. Next is community center. Read a book about community support, found family, people coming together, things like that. Next is a book. A book itself can be a setting, so read a cozy or comforting book. And then last in this category is the witch's cottage, who's actually a lovely person. Read a book that breaks the rules or stereotypes associated with middle grade. And the last category is plot. And the first one in that is internal conflict. So read a book you've been putting off, like maybe you're not sure about it. Next one is external conflict. Read a book with a cover you love, because it's the outside of the book, the external part. Next is you're the chosen one. Pick any book you want for any reason. And on the other side of that is you're not the chosen one. You're just an ordinary person doing what has to be done. Finish one of your currently reading books or one that you need for another project or readathon. So this one doesn't have to go along with the rest of our readathon. Next is, whoops, turns out you have magic powers. Read a book with a trope you love. Self-acceptance is read a book you think you'll love. And the last one is something weird is going on, and you've got to find out what it is. Read a book with a mystery element or pick a book randomly from your TBR. And so you can use like a poll on social media or somebody's TBR game or however you want to do that. So that's all the prompts. So like I said at the beginning, the main character ones are the only ones that are kind of required prompts. And then the rest of them are choose your own adventure and decide where you want to go from there. And of course, we always encourage you to read from diverse authors and diverse characters. Our main goal is to just have fun reading middle grade books and be able to discuss them with each other and all the things that we love about the themes and family elements and characters and magic and fantasy and contemporary issues and everything that happens in middle grade books. And if you have any questions, all of the information that I have just talked about or anything else about the readathon will be down in the description box below. Hopefully you will be joining us. Thanks. Bye.